Protectorate Productions Comedy Showcase. Here we go.
There we are, all put together and ready to go.
Where are you going, Roy?
I'm going online.
Which one?
Beg your pardon?
Which line you going on?
No, not on a line. Online internet. You know, the World Wide Web.
There's a web that goes worldwide.
Has been for years now.
I wouldn't go on any World Wide Web, Roy.
Why not?
Too many spiders.
There aren't any spiders on the World Wide Web. Well, maybe one or two.
Which one?
Which one what?
How many spiders? One or two?
What does it matter? One spider? Two spiders? That's not anything when you're talking about the World Wide Web.
I don't know. If there's two, that could be bad.
Why's that?
Well, it always starts with two now, doesn't it?
Oh.
We interrupt this program to bring you this special audio presentation from the Voice Closet.
Is this thing on? Hi, my name is Stan Sufficient. Okay, well, I'm using this video application to try to explain why I should be considered for your show, Salvation. First of all, I've heard about your show, and I feel that I have what it takes to outdo, outwork, and outlive the competition. A few things you should know about me. First of all, I've always maintained a high regard for, helping others out. I'm usually first in line to help a neighbor, and I do manage to mow the church lawn, even though I work, 12-hour days. I take vitamin supplements and jog at 5 most mornings, anyway. I was looking over your application. I'm just a little concerned. It seems that you allow people to get on the show with virtually no history of being able to outdo, outwork, or outlive anybody. I mean, comparatively speaking, most of your contestants are, they're wimps. Really. Wait a minute. What's this? The purpose of salvation is to show that no one but God can outdo, outwork, or outlive the competition. He can take your failings and give you the forgiveness you need and the strength for daily living. When you're weak, he's strong. Only those who recognize their need for help should apply. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. This can't be right. If I'm to believe this, then I misunderstood the premise of the show. And that can't be. This can't be right. I mean, I thought salvation was a show about what I'm able to do. If it's all about God, then I've been training wrong. Is that possible? God is the one who can outdo, outwork, and outlive? That changes everything.
Giving a lift to your left lines, the Voice Closet with Glenn Hascall. So much to say, so many ways to say it.
Here's something from Fred Passmore and John Lawhon from Sheaf Laughs Comedy. You can find that over at ChristianSkitScripts.com.
Howdy, Mr. Fred. Jeremiah the janitor coming in to takes out your trash.
Come on in. I'm only doing the program as usual.
Yep. You know, Mr. Fred, you ought to put a lock on that door to keep folks out when you're recording. I bet that must be aggravating, agitating, bothersome.
Oh, it can be. You sound like you're feeling good today, Jeremiah. Maybe a little too good.
Yes, sir. Feeling fine. Feeling finer than the hairs on a frog's back. Except me and Obadiah have been painting the house for the past few days, and them there paint fumes been making me a mite lightheaded. Mind trending me your hash there, son?
Here you go.
Into the trash bin you go. Trashes to trashes. Rust to rust. Whoop.
Whoa.
Sorry, Mr. Fred. I dumped some of it on the floor. Here, I'll get it. Ow!
Ah.
Bumped my head on your desk.
Ugh.
Here, I'll straighten things up on it.
No, that's all right.
Oh, lordy, I spilled you yoo-hoo. Here, I'll get it.
Now, never mind, Jeremiah. I'll get it. Feel like a quick story today?
Well, sure I do, son. There was a homeowner who was just delighted with the way the painter had done all the work on his house, and he said, "You did a great job," and he handed the man a check. And the homeowner said, "Also, in order to thank you, here's an extra $80 to take the missus out to dinner and a movie." Well, the painter said, "No, sir, I can't accept that." And the man said, "Look, I insist. It would make me happy if you did it." Well, the painter didn't really want to take it, but he said, If you really don't mind it, I'll do it. Well, later on that night, the doorbell rang, and it was the painter. He was standing there in clean clothes, holding a bouquet of flowers. Well, the homeowner thought the painter had forgot something, so he said, "What's the matter? Did you leave something behind?" And the painter said, "Nope. I'm just here to take the missus out to dinner and a movie like you asked me to." Yep, I figure he heard the man, but he didn't hear him rightly. And we can be like that sometimes with what the Lord's trying to tell us. I reckon we should make sure of what he says in the good book before we make ourselves look silly.
I have to agree with that, Jeremiah. Thanks for the story.
Well, we got some more painting to do, so I'd best get back to the home place and help Obadiah finish up. If he breathes in all them fumes too much, he's liable to get hired in a Georgia pine. Oops!
Yeah.
Oh, walked right into the door. I thought I left that open. See you later, son.
You drive careful now. I'm worried about that guy.
And here's this week's Old Time Radio Moment, brought to you by the Retro Radio Podcast and Keith Helsley.
Well, we're almost home, Mary.
Yeah.
Isn't she cute? Say, Mary, do you think it's all right to take the turkey in the house?
Why not? She's going to be your guest for Thanksgiving.
What?
She can sit between the cranberry sauce and the mashed potatoes.
Oh, stop.
Look, Jack, here comes your crazy boarder, Mr. Billingsley.
Mary, he's not crazy. He's just a little eccentric, that's all. Now be nice to him, as rent's due tomorrow. Hello, Mr. Billingsley. Hello, folks. Out for a stroll, I see. Well, we're not exactly taking a stroll. Why, Mr. Benny, I didn't know you had a little one.
Mr. Benny's little one happens to be a turkey.
You may be surprised, but I'm not. Look, Mr. Billingsley, I'm trying to tell you that we bought this at a store. Oh, come now, Mr. Benny. I'm old enough.
Oh, brother.
Look, look, Mr. Billingsley, we're in a hurry. So am I. I have to go to the barber shop. Or was I there? Isn't that funny? I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Well, you can say that again. Oh, can I? All right. I don't know whether I'm coming or Well, I must run along now. Goodbye, Mr. Benny. Goodbye. I believe you would, you rascal. Well, that I know isn't in there. Well, let's go, Mary.
You know, Jack, I don't see how you can stand having a guy like that around the house.
Mr. Billingsley, oh, he's all right. He gets his own meals, makes his own bed, and every morning he gets up at 6 o'clock and takes my dog for a walk.
But, Jack, you haven't got a dog.
Well, for heaven's sake, don't tell Billingsley. It'll break his heart. Well, here we are. Come on, Mary. We'll put the turkey in the kitchen. Oh, hello, Rochester.
Hello, boss. Hello, Miss Livingston. Well, and hello, you.
Now, let's see. Where can we put the turkey? Rochester, what are you doing to that turkey?
I'm only petting her, boss.
Petting her? You got your fingers around her neck.
What are you worried about? I ain't hurting the part you get. The way some people treat turkeys. Come here, you poor thing. There. See how she looks at me with those trusting eyes? See, how can anyone kill it?
Oh, Jack, don't be a hypocrite.
I'm not a hypocrite. I just can't bear the thought of anyone killing a poor, defenseless turkey.
Go on. Last year you killed one yourself.
Mary, I ran over that turkey with my car. It was an accident.
Accident? You turned off the road and chased her halfway up a mountain.
Oh,
If she hadn't stopped to lay an egg, she'd have lived to hatch it.
What are you talking about?
You're right, Miss Livingston. Then he put the car in reverse and got 2 more birds.
What?
I ought to know. I was the tail gunner.
Rochester.
That's the first time I ever had white meat with Firestone written on it.
Now cut that out and let's drop the whole thing. I'll get her, Rochester. There's somebody at the door. You go out and feed the turkeys. Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hello, Mr. Benny.
What are you doing around this way, kid?
I came to see you about something important.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Well, it's about me.
All right, Dennis. All right, what is it?
Well,
what?
my mother told me to tell you.
Your mother told you to tell me what?
You've been giving me the same salary for 3 years, and every year you promise me a raise. My mother thinks I ought to get one, and I do too. So there.
Dennis, come back here. Where'd he go?
He thought he ran outside, but he went into the closet.
What a kid. Dennis, come here.
Gee, it's crowded out there.
Those are my suits. Now, Dennis, if you want to raise the salary, don't act so flustered. Just ask me like a man. What are you afraid of? Just come over to me and say, Mr. Benny, I'd like a raise in salary.
Well, Dennis, I'd like to give you a raise, kid, but right now I can't afford it.
Huh?
I'm sorry, things are a little tough now, but buck up, kid. Stick to me and you'll go places.
Dennis, where'd you learn that?
Mr. Benny put it on a record and sent it to me for my birthday.
Dennis, we'll talk about your salary right after Thanksgiving.
It wasn't even my birthday.
Never mind. By the way, kid, what are you going to sing on the program tomorrow?
Say a prayer for the boys over there.
Well, let me hear it. See, maybe I ought to give them a raise. It costs money to make those records, you know.
Have a good day, and remember, laughter, it's a really good medicine.